talking about? Good day.
Hey!
Engineer is my man in TF2, and no words can describe how much fun he is with his buildings, constructing them and trying to keep them up. But ever since the game launch he has always been slightly difficult to play on offense. Sure, he can offer teleports and dispenses, but constantly having to move your gear up, and not to mention how often you just need to sit on that one spot. Just sitting. But Valve was like, fuck it, Engineer, it's about time you become offensive. And that's how Gunslinger came to be, an unlock that changed Engineer and fundamentally TF2 forever. So quickly, the stats. You have 25 more HP, so that's great. You build tiny sentries that construct super fast and are 25 metal cheaper to build, but only deal half the damage of normal sentry and only have 100 health. Your third punch is always a crit, and of course, no random crits. It feels kind of pointless to go over the stats as everyone and their mother knows how the unlock functions, but I just wanted to stay consistent with my other weapon videos. But now that is out of the way, I just want to talk about how Gunslinger changed everything. Gunslinger is a perfect unlock. It changed Engineer enough while keeping his unique role as a builder. Back in the day, Engineer was too slow and defensive to keep up with his teammates on offense, so he was always seen as the defense class. But once Gunslinger came to the picture, it meant that Engineer was more viable on offense. Obviously, if you have more than 2 Engineers on attack, you're not gonna do well, but it means that like 5 people who are Engineer mains could finally play him outside of defense. Ah man, did everyone else feel that change, as everyone hates these tiny things? Sure, they deal half the damage of a normal sentry, but costing only 100 metal and building fast means that they're expendable, so you can more easily slam dunk them if one gets destroyed. So that means a lot of people tend to hate Gunslinger Engineers, especially if they put those sentries in sneaky spots. They hate Gunslinger Engineers so much that they're pretty much banned from High Tower and Harvest. Don't really understand why not just counter the NG, but who I am to question High Tower players. Mini Sentries aren't built to last as they only have 100 HP, so they allow Engineer to be a lot more flexible as he doesn't need to worry about keeping his main sentry alive from literally everything that exists. But it also has the unfortunate side effect of making Gunslinger Engineer forget that they have their other buildings to upgrade, so I just want to let you know, we don't intentionally leave them at level 1, we are just gaming too hard for once. Speaking of gaming, that 25 extra HP really allows you to be more aggressive as you will survive a lot more stuff now, and you will be surprised how a lot of people will underestimate you just because you're the silly builder guy. Like a shotgun is a shotgun, no matter who wields it, it will hurt a lot. Man, I just sometimes love being more aggressive as much as I love playing on the backside supporting my team. Sometimes it needs a borderline crazy person with a funny arm and panic attack to move their gear up. You could ask why not play Scout? My answer is that I can play this mashup of Scout and NC, getting in enemies' faces, but once the situation gets too heated for me, I can easily fall back and set up my defenses against the enemy. And sure, while the Gunslinger isn't really effective on defense, sometimes being the second NC to build Mini to slightly push back the enemy team is good, so the other NC can build his sentry up in peace. And while Gunslinger is effective, it kind of helps Engineer players realize that they don't always need it on attack. So Jack is like the best weapon for that task. So Gunslinger is there to push newer players to experiment more with his other unlocks on attack. Oh yeah, this weapon also has that third punch. You're not gonna get that much use out of it because going out of your way to punch people with your janky melee hit rate will get you killed most of the time. But hey, it's a plus when it works. There's also a funny taunt kill that chips people, so clearly this weapon is worth using. Gunslinger is a great weapon and I just wanted to praise it, as it's probably one of the most influential items in the entire game. I mean, what other weapon causes this much mental anguish against scouts and trolldeers, to the point of it being banned on certain maps? It allows Engineer to not turtle behind his buildings and be more active on the battlefield and cause some serious damage. This weapon is just so perfect that the last time it received balance change was all the way back in 2015, plus it looks sick, so that gets a major thumbs up for me. Thank you all for watching, do leave a like and a comment if you want to see more TF2 stuff, and have a nice day.
Ugh.